Imagine the level we get to where drugs, like actual drugs, become cheaper
than the sweets.
Smart.
Yeah. Fucking open up the packet, put them into a bowl. You'd give me the bowl, and then you'd be like, "Don't crunch them, you suck them."
I wonder if I've got it. Ooh. Can you get a test for it?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to say Ross Kemp on Get.
Don't go to an after party at a Scottish person's house.
That's it. That's the model test.
Let's not alienate the Scottish viewers.
So it's all a fucking lie. Guys, welcome back to the Allegedly Possibly Maybe podcast. I am joined once again by Lozzie, Jimmy and Dan. And of course, at the start of each episode, I'm going to ask you, how you been getting on? Is there anything that you want to talk about? Anything that's changed your life in the last hour, day or week? Lozzie, what's going on, mate? Tell me your problems.
I ain't got any problems.
It's great to hear.
Moving on. No, I've just been at work all week, mate, really.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Back in mobility scooter land.
That's it. You know,
Nice.
racing them and that.
How many did you sell?
Personally,
Yep.
none.
Oh, dear. This podcast needs to do very well because he's going to be out of a job very soon.
Going to be on the streets.
That's it. There's, it's a bit of pressure for you guys. So it's nothing other than the mobility scooters not selling.
Basically, yeah. I live an exciting life.
You do.
Outside of that.
Mate. But listen, there's plenty of stuff on the horizon. I can assure you.
Fucking better be.
Quite possibly involving mobility scooters. But we'll wait and see.
Who said that?
Allegedly.
Possibly, maybe. We'll see. Jimmy, what's going on, mate? Should I?
It's a great start.
I was going to say, should I rethink how I start these episodes?
You should ask us whether we've done anything like significant.
Yeah, maybe.
beforehand.
Maybe we should pre-plan. How's Swanage getting on, mate? Oh, mate.
We we had a good first half. We won the first half.
Yeah,
Classic.
What's the score in the first half?
It was 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah,
That's good.
Nice. Like 44th minute header went in,
Nice.
and like
You score?
I didn't score, no, absolutely not. But we went in half time and we were like, everyone was buzzing, mate. 1-0
Yeah.
up. We were like, little team huddle, right? We won't, Gerard, we won't let this slip.
Oh, fuck.
We've got this. We've got them all. And then I don't know what fucking their manager had said at half time, but it seemed to have worked.
Mate.
And
It was
mate,
better,
they
wasn't
just
it?
came
Did a
out.
sermon.
They came
did a
out,
sermon,
mate.
yeah.
They came out and just,
What was the score?
7-1.
7-1.
Yeah.
Was there a point heads went down? We just wanted to hear the final whistle, or did
1-1.
you go to the 1-1? Did you go to the end? Did you go to the
Do you know what?
dying
It was
breath?
like for me, it was
Yeah.
really bad. But like, as soon as they scored the first goal, I was like, I knew, because it was just a lucky shot, and it just rolled into the corner.
What was
And
the keeper doing?
And he was scrambling, mate. He was scrambling.
dear.
And as soon as that went in, I just knew, and like everyone started and everyone started shouting at each other.
Yeah,
and I was like,
just crumbled.
And I just thought, yeah, we just literally crumbled, mate. Terrible.
Mate.
So
Shame.
it was. We've conceded a lot of goals.
Do you think?
I
Do you think
it was? No, sorry, it was 6-1. It was 6-1.
Oh,
But
That's fine.
last week we lost 6-1 as well. So
that's not a recurring theme that you want.
6-6.
I know.
Oh, fucking hell.
If it's 6-1 the week after.
Yeah.
I know. But like, do you know, at half time we 1-0 up, and all I was thinking was, can't wait to tell the lads. And as the goals are going in, I was like, for fuck's sake. This means a lot more to me than it does to you lot, guys.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
Yeah, so I think we need to get some supporters down there. We need to back
Yeah.
this
The
up.
morale.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, I'm so game. I'm so game for that. I want to commentate.
Yeah.
I'd love
That would
to
be
do a
good.
little bit of commentary.
Mate, get down there.
Yeah.
I think, we need to get some sponsorships in. We need to build the morale
Build
of the
them up.
team.
Build
They
that
need
club.
money. They're money motivated.
They need that second half money, don't they?
They need that
Yeah,
second half
that's
money.
it.
Yeah.
Just be like, look, if you only concede 3, 50 quid bonuses each. And then all of a sudden I guarantee you'd only concede 3.
Yeah.
I mean, money talks.
I think
talks.
personally, for me, it's like what I'm doing is I'm drinking too much water at half time.
Right, you're
And I didn't
overhydrated.
realise, after the game, I was like, does anyone is there a certain amount when they're like, you're supposed to drink, like have a swig of water and then like wash your mouth out.
Ah, right.
5
method.
times. You're not supposed to just drink.
Yeah,
Because
nah.
I do
you
like
get
a bottle of
bloated.
water at half time.
Nah, mate. No,
and then I'm like,
Have you got oranges?
no, we haven't got
Oh, there
all
you
that.
go.
bit of,
Mate,
yeah,
I
natural
used to play
sugars
five
for
or s-
energy.
Like, always bring your oranges.
100%.
We've got the Lord.
he's not
helping
bad for
much,
your
is he?
team at the minute. I
It's
don't think,
not.
mate.
Yeah. To be fair, all the other teams have as well, though. Especially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We looked at your league table. Isn't there a God first team or something like that? So their name is.
They're called God First. We've got them this Sunday.
But isn't there two firsts though?
There's the first.
That's what it said on the league
God
table.
First.
God first.
Yeah, they're the first team.
Oh, they're the first team.
Yeah.
And then
So
there's God first second.
yeah, there's got to be a God First. I mean,
That's
I don't know what league they're in.
No one's supporting God first second.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's heresy. That is.
Is there a
first,
God second first?
Oh. In the Antichrist League.
Demons FC.
Oh man! But just going back to what we said an episode or two ago was I'd love to see APMA do him a kit.
No, we've got to,
Yeah, obviously
I've told him now.
I mean, I think we've got home and away strip sorted.
Oh,
you know. How do they feel about
help us
camo?
out as well? A bit of camo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if we say green is the home kit, when you're playing at home,
You won't
no one's
see
going to
us, mate.
see you.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
camo.
Yeah, you could do a ghost video on it. Like,
Just double up. That's it. Content for days.
the ghost team.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yes, that's Swanage. Well, I hope we win the next game. You know.
So do I. We need.
I just hope you don't lose by 6 goals.
But then
Yeah.
obviously every
Yeah.
time we lose, it's good content for the podcast. So
It's,
it's
yeah. There's a
Yeah,
silver
it's a
lining.
win-win.
Yeah, there you go.
a win-win.
Maybe God is on your side.
Yeah.
In that respect, you know, so we're going to give you a conversation.
Can't have everything.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Dan,
Um,
anything changed your life recently?
you about?
mate?
Nothing's changed. Like, we released a collection. Decided, well, with
Straight
Robo
in for a
Jack,
plug.
we do collections each. So
Yeah.
I did my collection, which went well.
Nice. Did it have a
Yeah.
theme? Did you have a theme or anything?
Nah, not really.
Bit old school.
I went old school, yeah. So like
Yeah.
old school Hobo Jack designs.
Nice.
Brought them back in. Did really well actually. Good collection, good drop. And then the way we work it is I do one, Jimmy does one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was all of my last week. And then this week I'm doing accounts.
Ah.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
So,
Is it? What's the like? If you don't mind disclosing, feel free not to. The process, your accounts. No, I'm joking.
Tell me the numbers.
the process of coming up with the idea of building a drop for the week. You know, what sort of goes into it?
It depends really. Like sometimes you have a theme.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's generally a theme or a loose theme. And then it's if we've got a photo shoot, got to figure that out. Get all the t-shirts in, the hoodies. All that
It'll
sort of
usually
stuff.
start off with like just a design that you like.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I could add something else onto this. And then you contact other people. And then you kind of
You build it up.
But
You usually go through like one designer and then
yeah.
and
a
then build
spark
around
or
that.
an idea or, you know.
It's
Yeah.
we were doing it weekly before, which was actually
Yeah, I remember.
very difficult.
I bet.
To keep getting all that inspiration and different designs and stuff. So, but yeah, doing it every 2 weeks now because it works out one a month, which is for us after
Yeah,
doing
of
it weekly.
course.
That's so much time.
Yeah.
So each drop's getting bigger and better.
Yeah. It's like us now, we're doing like every fortnightly, which is
Yeah.
other brands will look at it and be like, that is crazy. But me and Dan like,
Yeah.
we've got so much time to ourselves.
100%. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just like the overload kind of method, isn't it? It's just really weird to shoehorn this in. But when I did it just reminded me, like when I did the 50 days of fitness, going to the gym every single day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, when that was over, I was like, fuck. I'm only going to train 5 days a week. I get 2 days off. To a lot of people, like 5 days a week. What the fuck? So it is like you say, if you do a shit ton and then you scale that back, if that's more than what the average person is doing, then you're fucking
man.
laughing. If
Just
you've got the
mentality.
mentality of,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, it's really, really fascinating. And also what I like, which is what we also did with stuff like this, with the Duty Hobo Jack collaborations, is the limited runs, because it just makes it that little bit more special, doesn't it?
Yeah.
you know.
Plenty more of those coming soon.
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah,
Watch out for APMA.
Yeah, it's coming at you thick and fast. Thick, fast, and limited. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd just, you know, see how you've been getting on. Make sure you're all doing all right. McDonald's have released a triple cheeseburger.
Where the fuck is this going?
Straight into the triple cheese.
Because you raised it.
Is this you talking about your week?
Yeah, well, a little
I was
bit.
gonna say, because
I haven't even talked about mine, have I? I mean, to be fair, so you, Dan, you did mention before the podcast, you know, about the triple cheeseburger. I also tried it. I did enjoy it. It's a lot of meat, though. It's a lot of meat.
It is a lot of meat. I always go plain.
Oh, really? No cheese?
Yeah. No, so I have the cheese. Plain,
no relish and stuff like that.
2 reasons. One, I'm not too keen on the gherkins. And the second is they always make it fresh.
Yes, they
so
do.
It's
they
always
have to.
hot every time.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes you get a double cheese. Cheeky, I always call it a cheeky double cheese. Don't know
Nice.
Cheeky cheese.
Cheeky
This
cheese.
is no lie.
Cheeky
Right? So
double?
just after COVID, when they opened McDonald's back up, me and Amy went there and she gets a plane. And she asked,
I remember this.
she asked for a plane, right? And we opened it up. It was just the bun. There was nothing in it.
You're joking.
There was nothing in it, mate. Yeah, just plain, like actually nothing in it. That's fucking. I mean, whoever done it, legend.
Yeah.
Massive respect.
Can I just have
but
the
like,
bread, please?
Wow.
Yeah, just had nothing in it, just a bun. I was like, I mean,
That's someone that's just, they've had enough.
Yeah.
They don't give a
Last
fuck.
time.
You know what?
They
Fuck
don't-
off.
Yeah, they don't give a flying fuck anymore. Fair play to you, fair play. But yeah, like I say, for me, triple cheeseburger, a little bit too meaty. But last week, when me and Lozzie were driving home from the podcast, got on McDonald's because we had a long day. It was a great day. It was a productive day, but it was a long one, so I needed some dinner. Right? We stopped by McDonald's and asked for some sauces. Looked in the bag, the sauces weren't there. So we're like, excuse me, can we have some curry sauce, please? Nice and polite, but you know, can we have some curry sauce? She looked, turned around, put her hand in, turned around, barbecue sauce. I was like, please don't make me be this guy, but excuse me. I said curry. I don't want to be that guy, but it's just the fact that she didn't put them in. Then she handed over. Like, I'm not curry and barbecue, two completely different ball games.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But fortunately, Lozzie was driving, so
I got the fucking
although it was
brunt of
my voice, it was my voice. She obviously just thought it was Lozzie being a dickhead. But yeah, it's just,
I'll take that.
I couldn't believe, like, you know, that A, there was no sauce, and then there was the wrong sauce, and then because I asked for the correct sauce, there's a bit of attitude. So I'm just asking for what I've asked for. Do you know what I mean? But
You couldn't see the full face because she had the mask on, but you could tell.
The intent was in the eyes and the frown. But that also leads on to a good question. What is your go-to McDonald's order?
Ooh.
I'll start while you guys compose yourselves. So my ideal McDonald's order, it does fluctuate. I'll tell you what else is new, which I had
what
recently.
you're saying is you haven't got one.
I haven't.
Basically.
I've got a bit
It does change every single time.
Yeah, I tried the double quarter pounder this week, which is basically a half pounder, isn't it, if you just add it all together. But that was okay. That weren't too bad. But I would probably say my go-to at the moment is a quarter pounder meal, Diet Coke, no ice because they top it up higher, and curry sauce for the chips. That's what I'd say is my go-to at the moment. I'm back on the burger hype. I was very much a chicken select man for the longest time, but I'm kind of over that at the moment. But yeah, Lozzie, what's your go-to McDonald's, mate?
Well, mine is chicken select meal.
Oh, nice. 5 or 3?
5.
Yeah, got to be done. Got to be done.
Come on.
What sauces?
Sour cream chive and sweet chili.
Good choices. Good choices.
Solid.
And for the drink, to be honest, I'm not really bold about the ice. I mean, take it or leave it. But, you know, I'll probably go for a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero.
Nice, very nice. What? Okay, sorry, tangent time. What is the
Here we go.
difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke?
Probably just branding. I don't know.
Because I heard that. I heard that apparently, allegedly, possibly, maybe, apparently that there's like a feminine connotation with a Diet Coke can.
Yeah.
So they brought out Coke Zero to be, you know, oh, it's cool, but it's fucking cool.
Doesn't matter now. It's 2020, so
That's very true.
Because the Diet
It's-
Coke adverts were all women,
were they?
yeah.
like staring at like a ripped guy.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like, he'd be
and then-
drinking
yeah.
one. It's a Diet Coke break, and he'd be like, shh.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that's? But surely it wouldn't be exactly the same, like in just a brand.
Yeah.
It's that because
Who knows?
branding. I have to say about branding.
Bring it up.
Ah, yeah, of course. So I completely forgot we have that resource.
There we go.
So yeah, so both drinks are sugar-free and calorie-free. So they're the same then. Coke Zero sugar looks and tastes more like Coca-Cola original taste, while
Oh,
Diet
it's
Coke has a different blend of flavours, which gives it a light. Okay, so there is technically a difference. But, yeah, I heard that Coke Zero.
I think
And
they're both-
also, yeah, they've done that recently. They just go for the black band around the top rather than it being a
Yeah,
whole
zero
black
sugar.
can. So it's more like
I think they're
Coca-Cola.
both shit, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Whoa,
What's going on?
There's some beef.
Okay.
Here we go.
They're both shit. You can taste the whatever they put in to like, what's the word?
The sweetener.
The
Yeah.
sweetener.
The
You
Diet
can taste
Coke's
it. You can
aspartame.
taste it. It
Aspartame,
tastes
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and it's just it's
Well, I'm glad,
bullshit.
I'm
Well,
glad
it's
that you
glad you
brought
brought
that
it
up.
proper.
because
Just get a proper Coke.
Is actually
Full
technically
fat
shit.
Coke.
I
Can
thought you were
we
saying both
please
Cokes are shit.
Google
So yeah,
Why don't
you
you-
like the Coke?
Google
Why don't you-
aspartame?
Not
Yeah.
Coke.
because
Not Coke.
Literally
Diet
shit.
Coke has aspartame in it, and I've always been told
Yeah.
don't Google aspartame. So we're going to
Oh
Google
mate, yeah,
aspartame today.
I've done that, and
But
it's
just
fucking
normal-
horrible.
Aspartame, please,
What's wrong
Ben.
with normal
Yeah.
Coke?
What's
you know what I mean?
Coca-Cola?
Oh, it's not.
Life in green, recyclable.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's oh.
I think it's like a natural sweetener
like
from
green
like a plant.
Tea, herbally type
Like
shindig.
stevia or
I've
something.
never
like that.
seen it.
I tell you,
like,
I like the Coca-Cola energy drinks.
Do you?
Yeah, mate.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I tried that. It's too.
See, I love
It's-
it.
it's like-
This is what I'm
it's
saying.
literally
All these
like-
people-
Timmy's getting off his
all these
nut.
all these people like diet, trying to have a water. If you're that bothered about it, just have a water.
True.
Or just, do you know what I mean? I go full in.
wow.
I'll like-
aspartame. Oh, look, drug.
Oh, right,
There you go.
So, right, so I'm now going to read the definition of aspartame for you guys, for the audio listeners. Aspartame is an artificial, non-saccharide sweetener, 200 times sweeter than sucrose, and it's commonly used as a sugar substitute in fusion, blah, blah. It is methyl ester of the aspartic, blah, 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 all science stuff.
great,
Why
that
is
is-
there we go. Aspartame bad, if you can.
It tricks your
Or is
body.
it? I think we maybe have some technical issues.
that is the scientific term there.
You don't think I pronounce it? How do you pronounce aspartame?
Aspartame.
Aspartame.
It's Greek. It's Greek for shit.
I apologise to anyone that I've offended by
I
pronouncing
think it's something
aspartame.
that your digestive system doesn't recognise it, so it can't digest it properly.
Lads,
I mean, I'm not a
lads,
scientist.
just drink normal Coke.
Yeah. Well,
then
this
you
is
do
what I
possibly
don't
make-
get. This, according, like I just said, according to this, aspartame actually increases your chances of type 2 diabetes. So what's the point in having the sugar-free?
Yeah.
Also, as well, the sweetener makes
Allegedly,
you
possibly,
bloated,
maybe.
doesn't it? It gets you really bloated, and it actually makes you put on more weight. Than
Really?
Mate,
the
it's
normal, it makes you put on more weight than the normal Coca-Cola.
Something
I
that
feel
sweet
sick.
having no calories. It doesn't
yeah.
add up, does it?
Yeah, no, that's very true. That is very true.
But I do
Aspartame
like a
tastes-
Diet Coke. I actually prefer the taste.
Yeah, I prefer
Yeah,
the taste of
same.
Diet Coke. Yeah, I do. Jimmy's fuming.
Is that too?
He's
absolutely
He's
How
ready to
did
start fucking
normal
throwing punches.
Coca-Cola is so.
It just walks out the podcast.
That's yours,
I'm
isn't it?
done.
No, is that yours?
No, that was just on the table when we come in.
I think I
I said from last
I
week.
drank that the other day.
Sponsored. I'm sponsored.
that's
Imagine
right.
the scenes.
Sponsored
Imagine
by
the scenes.
the full sugar
This,
Coke.
yeah. Then this side of the table's that. But
They're actually two separate companies, allegedly.
oh, no, that's good. You just blew my fucking
Two
mind.
brothers.
So with aspartame,
Pepsi
they
owned
found a link. They found a link between an increased body weight and waist circumference and a regular intake of these sweeteners. So it's all a fucking lie.
There we go, mate.
Your whole life, fucking my mic arm just nearly twatted me in the chin. My the whole sugar-free angle being better for you.
This is
Which
what I'm
how I've
saying.
been
If
living
anyone's
for the
drinking
last-
it because they think,
Don't drink it for health reasons.
If it's for
Yeah.
taste,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Diet?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
mate.
no.
There's
Yeah.
if
nothing
it's for
diet
taste,
about it.
if you prefer the taste of Diet Coke, fair play. But if
You're thinking,
because
Is this a potential lawsuit coming our way?
I don't know. No, we're just spitting facts.
Anyway,
No, it's
Your
just-
Honour,
I reckon they make more money on the full fat stuff anyway.
I
so.
prefer beer anyway. It's more healthy.
Yeah, just drink beer. Yeah, drink
So
beer.
get drunk.
No, drink
But
Coca-Cola.
then-
Normal.
but you've now got the sugar tax,
That's it.
Oh, okay.
which is quite interesting if you
Yeah.
think about it now. So you get charged more for a sugar Coke, less for a Diet Coke. But the medicalnewstoday.com claims, not us, that Diet Coke is actually worse for you. So in theory, slap the tax on that, tax man.
They probably will.
How much?
only
Right,
a matter of
if they banned it, like banned Coca-Cola chocolate, how
Oh,
much?
mate.
How much
The black
would you
market.
pay
Oh,
yeah.
for a chocolate
Yeah,
bar?
yeah.
If it was like, if someone was like, right, if you can't get chocolate bars anymore,
yeah.
15 quid for a Whisper.
All day.
Yeah.
All
You're
day,
gonna pay
mate.
it, ain't you?
You're paying 40 quid a gram for Smarties.
Yeah, you would though, wouldn't you?
But there'd be a whole
Guess
illegal
your
black
point.
market, wouldn't there? Of like guys like, I can get it up.
Yeah.
My missus makes them.
And what are they cutting it with? What are they cutting
Oh, you fucking cut it with Smarties. Oh, I thought they were Skittles. You
I've gone I've gone full cocoa. I am buzzing.
we're going to get to a point where like
drug dealers boasting about the cocoa level of their chocolate.
It's from the source, mate. I've been over.
Yeah, straight from the bean. Oh dear.
I don't cut it with nothing.
Oh mate, that's it. That is
all the
potential
house,
reality.
This
If it
all the
keeps
house
going-
music listeners on Skittles, and they just you know they'll be on the
Just got a
Skittles.
sugar high. Oh man.
Imagine the level we get to where drugs, like actual drugs, become cheaper
the sweet
fucking Smarties.
Yeah.
Do you think
Because
though,
the thing is, you got to get them for your kids and that, so there's more, demand.
A couple of fucking crack rocks.
but if they banned chocolate, do you reckon it would be more like used than normal drugs?
I mean, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
People start rolling it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Just sounds like, them
Someone would be like-
chocolate cigarettes that you used to get as a kid.
Someone's like, I've got a gram of
Mcdonald
Charlie,
sticks,
but
you
like, I don't care.
I've gone like I did an exercise in the army and I was like 2 weeks away. So I didn't have any chocolate for 2 weeks and I have chocolate every day.
Yeah.
And mate, I was ratty. I feel like I need a bar of chocolate a day.
Yeah.
Some people don't. Some people are absolutely fine.
It's probably the sugar content that you're addicted to,
Yeah.
and then getting rid of that. It's a fucking.
I mean, I have a Twix for breakfast, so that's genuinely.
I need help.
The thing is, though, I don't care. I'll have
I do it and I don't care. So judge me.
I do it. Do you know what I mean? I'll have a Twix for breakfast. I like it.
me.
You know,
That's what you
if
get.
it kills
Take it or
me,
leave it.
I went out happy.
Fucking take it or leave it.
That's got to go on a t-shirt.
Oh my fucking
I
god!
love a Twix.
Twix for breakfast, man. Caramel for breakfast, Jesus. But as I say, Jimmy, you never actually told us what your favourite McDonald's is.
I just have a
Completely fucked up.
Let's have a Twix.
Twix McFlurry, mate.
Right, well, we know you drink.
Yeah, so I'll have for
Full
drink,
fat Coke.
Yeah, full fat Coke, no ice like you, so you get more in there.
Yeah.
I like a double cheeseburger.
Nice.
I don't really go for like the meals. I kind of create my own.
What fucking maverick.
Hipster over it.
Yeah. The Happy Meal fish fingers.
Large fries,
Nice.
and I do like me mozzarella dippers as well.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
mozzarella dippers.
I
are
can't.
good.
I have to have mozzarella dippers in there as
Mozzie
well,
dippers?
just
Yeah.
to mix it up.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, that's me, mate.
Nice. That's excellent. So I'm still on the Twix in my head. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. Dan.
Yeah, pretty standard, I guess. Chips. I'd go double cheese, but no triple cheese
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you got to go for
Extra.
that.
Patty.
Vanilla milkshake.
Oh, nice.
Unless
milkshake
the
and
fucking
that's the
machine's
machine's
broken.
Oh,
Which I know that's a lie.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Because I heard on the grapevine that
They
it's just
can't.
when they're cleaning it.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah. Or that they can't be asked.
Yeah.
So like, I guess it's a bit like, you know, working in a bar. You know, at the end of your shift, you got to clean down.
You just think, fuck that.
So you just see. So maybe they just start it an hour or two earlier, and then like, oh,
shut it
sorry, it's
down.
broken.
Like coffee machine, they shut it down like that.
Yeah.
Like coffee. Yeah. So, and then maybe a McFlurry.
Oh.
Depends. If there's no
Tease it.
vanilla milkshake and I have to get a Coke, I'll get a McFlurry.
Oh no, what McFlurry is it that me and you like?
The Galaxy. Fuck.
No, is it no? Don't we have something to do?
Galaxy one's like amazing.
What do we have in it though? Is it the caramel?
Yeah, we always ask for the Galaxy one with caramel.
That's it. Yeah, the caramel.
Fucking
It's
hell,
not. It's off.
You've been making your own fucking
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
We have to, I think they charge us 40p extra.
Really?
Yeah, but they do it, and we found the person who does it, so they'll like chuck it in.
We know someone on the
Yeah.
inside.
That's epic.
We know chocolate's going to be illegal, so throw that extra
Yeah, that's
caramel
it.
in. Yeah, 40p.
We love sugar though, don't we, man? Like,
There are some off the menu ones, isn't there? Like I think there's Travis Scott has brought out one like this week or a week or two ago. But like, is it the turf and surf? So you get the fish fillet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then like a Big Mac. You take the bun out of the middle bun, which I
Okay.
don't know why it's there, out of the Big Mac, and you put the fish or fillet.
In
And
the-
then if you want, I think there's another one where you get like a cheeseburger, fish or fillet. You know, because we're from the UK, it's not a fillet. And
That's it.
and
just bang a Twix in there.
bang into it. No, the
Jimmy special.
mayo chicken. So you get the mayo
Okay.
chicken, the fish fillet, and the cheeseburger. And you give it a
That
little
sounds
munch up
rank.
there. Yeah, it sounds awful, but I'm just saying it does exist.
I do occasionally put my chips in the McFlurry and have a little dip.
Do yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
ever done
yeah.
that?
Do you do it in your milkshake as well? That's a big thing.
Did
Did you see? I think it was an April Fool's Day thing. McDonald's on like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
They released pictures of the little sachet or the little tubs of ketchup that they do, but they had milkshake on the lid, so as if they were going to bring out a milkshake dip.
Ooh.
But
Do you know
that's bollocks.
as well the thing with the they're like really small and you
Yeah.
you can actually open them up. You like pull them apart and they go bigger.
What?
You know the little sauce things. Everyone always like
The takeaway
they're
ones.
Like,
in the actual restaurant,
inside the thing. Oh,
yeah, they're like they're too small. They're too small. They literally,
Yeah,
if you
they
clip
open
them,
up to be
they
huge.
open up to be huge.
Life hack.
Like you
Yeah,
pull
you
them.
didn't know that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about it. How do you do
So
that?
the little ones that you roll them out and they go big.
What?
Because everyone moans they're too small, but they are rollable.
Yeah, they
Well,
actually.
there we go. You learn something
There you
new every single day. Absolutely,
Not just a
mad.
podcast, guys. It's not just
Nah,
a podcast.
we're here for you. Alright. But, yeah, I've got to ask because we're on the subject.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, actually, we're going to do a versus episode, so maybe I won. I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say
Hold it.
McDonald's or KFC, but do you want to save it?
Oh,
You
save
wanna
it.
Save it. Yeah, we're
Save it,
saving
yeah.
that for the future.
Pretty
Find
easy.
out in the next episode.
Yeah, but yeah. So right. So let's just recap. So mine is a quarter pounder, Diet Coke, no ice, very important. Curry sauces, not barbecue. Got nothing against barbecue, but if I ask for curry, I don't want barbecue. Lozzie's is
5 select meal.
yeah.
Obviously the fries, drink, diet or Coke Zero. Don't really give about, but the ice ain't is like.
After the discussion, you're not going full fat just because Diet Coke's going to kill you faster.
If I was
Okay,
going
sure,
for
you're a
health,
taste man.
if I was going for health reasons, I believe I'm probably on Jimmy's team right now.
Yeah, just grab a water.
I'll just either that or just
Don't want to be
fucking-
on my team, mate. 6-1.
True. Oh, maybe I'm not on Jimmy's team.
So that's yours. Nice. Jimmy.
Double cheeseburger, large
Nice.
fries, large Coke, no ice, mozzarella dippers.
Boom. Just quickly, what do you think of the salsa with the dippers?
Oh.
Yes, it's all right. It's
It's a bit of a
I
fruity
don't
one.
the McDonald's dips. I'm not. I love the Domino's.
The garlic and herb.
The garlic and herb.
Dirty,
Like, I just
dirty.
love that
Journeys.
dip. I mean, I would like to just make my own meal of like different.
Yeah, of all different.
We'll
100%.
do that. We'll do that at one point.
Yeah,
We'll come
no,
out with
that-
our perfect.
Yeah, that'd be class.
Can we do APMA
Okay,
dips?
yeah, that's
Yeah, where you'll pick like
yeah.
your chips from one place,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
burger from another.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
brilliant.
Okay,
yeah.
Just while we're on the subject of dips, the biggest con, allegedly, possibly, maybe, in McDonald's history was the spicy chicken nuggets. Because in my opinion, It was the dip they gave you
Yeah.
that made it spicy. They were essentially regular chicken nuggets with a spicy dip. I see what
With
you
a
do,
tan.
McDonald's. Yeah, with a little bit of dusting on it. But yeah, and Dan, your McDonald's.
Triple cheese.
Bosh.
No.
Is that limited or is that forever?
I hope
I
not.
think it is.
I hope
I hope not, because I'm in.
yeah.
I'm full of soul.
Would you go like
Closer to
double
the gravy
and then,
shop.
and then
Probably,
get a single?
I'd have to go I'd have to get a double and a single and like start moving bread and because I like
it's
it.
too much now.
Yeah, it's just enough.
Will there be a day they bring out the quad?
Well, it's
When's it going to stop?
When are we going to
like
get the penta out?
like the Gillette advert with all the races, fucking massive burgers.
Yeah.
But no, I like it. I think they did some, and easy as well, isn't it? It's like it's not
is.
really new. It's just an extra little burger on top. So yeah, triple cheese, chips, vanilla milkshake, and then if I can't get that, I'll go Coke and a McFlurry.
Nice.
Galaxy, if possible.
Oh.
But they change them around, don't they? Quite a lot, the McFlurries.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'd say the Aero Peppermint McFlurry was the bollocks. It was very, very good. Right, well, that was a long intro. We're going to go to a break now. Guys, in the comments or on Twitter and social media, let us know what your favourite McDonald's is because I want to know. When we come back, we're going to talk about things that piss us off. Possibly Des Nilsen, who I'd imagine would probably also piss us off. But anyway, guys, we'll see you after the break. Up the APMA.
Up the APMA.
Yeah.
I'm doing that half time.
Guys, we're back. And what we've all watched recently, as a not together, but we thought we'd watch Des, ITV serial killer show, because it was getting mad reviews. A lot of you guys suggested on Twitter that we talk about it, so we're going to talk about it. I'll start. Incredible. Just want to give a massive nod to David Tennant. Holy fucking shit. What an actor he is. Every time he was on the screen, it was just captivating. And obviously the character that he was playing, what a twisted individual. And an individual that personally, I just couldn't work out. And obviously, serial killers, you're probably not going to work them out. But just the fact that he did those abhorrent things, but then in the interview process and stuff, he was like, I want to get justice for these boys. I want their names out there and all this weird, this stuff where it's almost like he killed them in the most horrible ways, but wanted justice for them because he'd been incarcerated for it. It was just so bizarre, and I couldn't work it out. But what did you guys think?
I thought it was a mystery to me. Like, I didn't know it was based on the book that the guy wrote about him.
Yeah.
So the first
He's a hell
episode
of a
was going
character as
into
well.
it. First episode going into it, I was like, okay, well they'll just go through like the killings or the murders that he did. And then like the first episode, he just admits to doing to killing
in like the first 5 minutes.
In the first like 10, 15 minutes, he's basically being banged to rights for this fucking murder that he's meant to have committed. But as a character or as a person in that show, I don't know where the fuck I stand with him.
Yeah.
Like, 1 minute I'm like, well, it kind of actually seems genuine in actually wanting justice for him.
Yeah.
But then just like the kind of twists that he kind of puts in, especially when being interviewed in the actual program.
Yeah. And then, obviously there's going to be a lot of spoilers, but, at the end of the day, we're here to discuss it. And then obviously he pleads not guilty, which then throws it, conveniently into episode 3. But yeah, what did you guys think of it?
Really made me want a cigarette.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to smoke and I quit. I haven't smoked for ages, but I was just watching it the whole time thinking,
Everyone's chain smoking.
oh, I could die for a fucking cigarette right now.
So you drived a little bit different, but fair.
Yeah. No, but it was brilliant. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a bit of a weirdo, but I like to see the murders when I'm watching stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see it it already happened, so it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
The who's that other murderer in America?
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
And then, that film with...
All that was going through my head there was 10B.
Yeah, I know which one you mean. With
Yeah. And I was like, again, similar to that,
trials,
really good.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see a bit of action, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Not that.
Where's the good bits? Yeah.
No, but no, it's brilliant.
I
Bit of a weird character though, isn't it?
I really liked it. I like the attention to detail with the set. So like all the old cars, Dino Rod, the opening scenes, you see Dino Rod, all that was done how it was done back then. When was it? The 80s?
I think it was was it 76?
I think it was 70s.
Oh, 70s, yeah. So I
Something
just
like that.
The old phones, like I say, everyone's smoking. So like the attention to detail to get you in that time zone, I thought was really good.
Yeah.
And he was amazing in it. I thought David Tennant. I thought he was
David Tennant,
Yeah. It was...
His accent was amazing.
Yeah. I might butcher this. And I know we've got Ben there, so I could easily research this. But I'm going to go out on a whim anyway.
Doing it.
I believe Des Nilsen's sister, certainly someone who knew Des Nilsen, has come out and said that David Tennant's performance is literally like looking at a ghost of Des. It was that accurate and that spot on.
Do you think it's a bit out of order though that this guy's killed all these people and they're like... And they're making... They're kind of making their name, aren't they?
I did think about that. Was one thing, but that's
because if they just did a program on like a murderer who's killed some people and it was made up.
But all serial killers, there's films about all of them, and
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's what they want.
Yeah,
because there's got to be
100%.
Sounds ridiculous. Well, it doesn't sound ridiculous. There's got to be a certain point, right? Because I think, didn't they? I think they said in the show, or it might have been I was watching Criminal. It's one of the two. But basically, for you to be classed as a serial killer, you have to kill 3 or more people.
Okay.
This sounds awful, but there has to have been some serial killers out there that have maybe done 3 and thought, right, well, if I go to prison now, I'm fucked. Obviously, never coming back out. And in the grand scheme of things, compared to other serial killers, 3's not that much. Yeah. So do I just go all fucking going out and really make it, and then become like a legend within the fucking true crime, kind of era? So that begs the question, because you saw, obviously it's a recreation, but it's based on what happened, and they actually did use news footage,
they did.
From the time. The fucking hysteria in the media around this guy. They bigged them up so much. You saw in interviews where he was so elated is probably the wrong term, but so excited by the prospect of being in the newspaper. He asked for newspaper clippings of himself and stuff, didn't he? And they give these people notoriety, and it has to be, surely, because of the narcissism involved in serial killers, there has to be a level of motivation, whether it be, or obviously unintentionally, from the media, from journalists, from us as people who fucking have this weird fascination with them.
Well, he said he would have done hundreds.
Yeah, that bit at the end is fucking brilliant.
And also,
if you hadn't stopped me.
If there's a bit in it where he phoned Dino Rod, he phoned the Drains company. So he kept phoning them. That's why I don't get it. So he was basically grassing himself up. To get caught, to end the process and just be like, I've done. It was flippant, throughout the whole, wasn't he? How many people he killed? He's like, it might be 12, might be 15. I did this.
See, this is what I struggled with as well, because obviously in the trial, the whole thing is, I forget what the actual term is, but basically reduced responsibility, diminished responsibility because he was insane was his defense, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he got found not guilty on that. But he was insane. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell. You think about what the guy did, killing people, putting them in the chair next to him, sat next to them for days on end, watching TV, having conversations with them, then storing them in your floorboards and stuff. That's obviously not of a sane mind person. But also how...
Yeah, but then just killing someone isn't a sane act, is it? You can't, so it's like it's basically saying that anyone who murders is insane. It's like, well, no, you're a murderer, whether you're insane or not.
There are crimes of passion, aren't there? Which it's like,
I think you get manslaughter for that.
Yeah, and manslaughter as well. But if I think with him,
I don't like if you're killing that many people, like there's no you should go down for it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why
I disagree with had he been convicted of being, insane or diminished responsibility, then, like you said, he'd probably go to an asylum for 15 years and be let out. I think that's completely wrong.
Yeah.
But I do think he was incredible because the things like how he was, he killed these people. He knew that he would continue killing these people, and yet it's kind of insinuated that he was trying his best to assist in, and he wanted justice for these boys. He wanted their names in the book because he said, I robbed them of their life, but you're robbing them of their identity or something along those lines. It was such a weird mentality that he had this, he had the audacity to kill them and yet hold this opinion that he wanted justice for him. And that, to me, is an insane person. That doesn't make sense.
As well, if you're insane, and surely the time shouldn't be less. Like, if you're insane, that's probably worse.
Yeah.
Like, there shouldn't be insane and diminished responsibility. That diminished responsibility should shift. Because if you're insane and you've killed 15 people, why should you serve less time? Like, after 15 years, you're still going to be insane.
100%. Like, my argument would be that the sentence shouldn't be lessened, but maybe you shouldn't be put in a general population prison with other people that you're probably going to fucking kill as well.
Yeah.
The man was a coward, though, wasn't he? He just
he preyed on the weak.
Getting arrested and being like, "I'm going to help you," and all that. It's just coward. It's just cowardly. You couldn't even like.
It was a bit snidey.
Yeah,
wasn't
he was just fucking scumbag.
He wanted that book.
Yeah, he was just.
He really did. He really did.
It was cowardly how he murdered the people, and then how even. At least some murderers, they go in and they try and like hold their fucking ground or whatever. Like he was even a coward in that and just had to admit it all. And just like, bitch move, Des.
He preyed on the weak as well.
He did.
That's what I mean.
The vulnerable.
Because he was weak. Yeah.
Well, that sets it up, but literally the first minute of the show is showing like how many homeless people there are and like people addicted to drugs and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So that sets up that these people that he's preying on were weak or in vulnerable positions, basically.
Yeah, which is a massive reflection on him. Ben has just brought up, which is quite interesting and actually could potentially explain a little bit. So the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath, this is actually quite important because it says, while psychopaths are classified as people with little or no conscience, sociopaths do have a limited, albeit weak, ability to feel empathy and remorse. Psychopaths can and do follow social conventions when it suits their needs. So, was he a sociopath with weak but still evident empathy and remorse for what he had done? I don't really think so. Or was he a psychopath that was essentially kind of thinking he's been caught now, so maybe the thing that he should do is to try and assist in the identification of these lads.
Out of the two, I'd probably say more psychopath.
I would say so as well. And a psychopath is defined as a person suffering from chronic mental disorder with abnormal or violent social behaviour. I mean, he certainly had violent social behaviour. That's for sure. Up, don't it? Yeah, but it's just, obviously,
wasn't it like a sexual thing though that he liked with them, or was it? He didn't.
Well, he claimed to never have actual intercourse, but he did say, or at least the program, alluded to him getting some sort of sexual thrill.
Because I read up and apparently he was like bullied or something when he was younger or something. I'm not saying, but he saw one of the people who bullied him getting dragged out of the water, well, I don't know whether the guy drowned or died, should have done a bit of research, but he said when he saw that person getting dragged out of the water, the person who bullied him, it
released something,
turned him on turned him on a little bit. And he was saying that just stuck in his mind, and that was his thing, why he would suffocate them while they were asleep,
that's a source
and then he would just put them in the bath, and he would like to pull him out the bath.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because
it was from a fishing village, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
His granddad died as well, and he saw his granddad.
Yeah, when he was 6.
Quite common to see people coming out of the water, I guess.
Yeah. Because he said that it was very common for like people to go overboard and all that sort of stuff and dive drowning. Yeah, that's a fascinating conversation in itself with psychopaths. Is it nature? Is it nurture? Are you born with it? Is it your environment that causes it? I mean, I'm sure there are psychologists out there that are far more qualified than myself that don't even know the answer to that. I would probably say it's a bit of both. Yeah, you know what I mean, because I think sure, I refuse to believe that you are just born evil. And that if you say, okay, let's for argument's sake, it's nature. So you are born a psychopath, evil, etc. If you put that baby in an environment where they're like wrapped up in cotton wool, they'll never see anything bad or anything like that. I refuse to believe they would turn out to kill people. Do you know what I mean?
I watched another program once, and it was about this thing called the killing gene, and apparently a lot of like murderers and stuff have this gene within their body that like other people don't have. Yeah. But like also there's people, the guy who did the research on the people with the killing gene, and he noticed that all these murderers had this gene, and then he done a test on himself one day and he had it. And it like flipped the program around, and he was
oh my God.
Fuck. But it was like he was saying because he'd had a good upbringing. Like obviously it would never been triggered.
Yeah.
But like he then started to like ask all his family and stuff about like his personality and stuff, and they was all like, yeah, you could definitely be a murderer they could see him as being a murderer if he like had a bad upbringing.
So that's basically the argument for both then. So it's nature, but also nurture is.
That's what I mean.
What could trigger it? So it's there. It's like they're dormant. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I wonder if I've got it. Oh. You get a test for it.
I don't know. I mean,
I doubt it. We can't even get corona tests.
Lockdown too.
Yeah, the Des gene.
I
mean, if you like pulling stuff out of the water, just go fishing, mate. You live in a fishing village.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Cast your rod and calm down.
Yeah.
I think with some murderers, there are obviously people that they do it, they murder someone, and then they're not fazed by it at all, and they're just I can do that again. And then there's other people who probably will murder someone, kill someone, and it just plays on their mind, and it's the worst thing ever. Different people have different ways of dealing with stuff, haven't they?
Absolutely, but I just drawing back to media frenzies and stuff and being prolific and remembered. I do feel like with certain serial killers in the past, it would have played a factor.
Definitely.
So I just feel like this might sound a bit morbid to put myself in that position.
You'd want to get top score.
It makes sense.
You'd want to get most kills, wouldn't you?
Well, if I'm thinking I'm going down for life and I've got a taste for this killing stuff, you're probably going to just see what you can do.
I've got the thing with, I mean, it's probably bad to American listeners, but the American and the shootings, it's almost like if someone's going to do a big shooting, it's how many people can they shoot to get put into the news.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's a numbers game, which is horrible.
Because that's what the media and everyone always boils it down to. If
there's a 30 people killing in a school, it's going to be the biggest. It's all over. That there'll be a movie made about the.
Do you think the news? Do you think the news helps? Helps it stop, or do you think the news
I think
propels it and keeps, and that's why it keeps happening.
Without a doubt, and like the morality. This is
horrible.
The morality of journalists and stuff sometimes, like, they just want the juice. Do you know what I mean? They want to sell newspapers. They want to hit the headlines. They want to get clicks on their articles and stuff. And they want... If everything was hunky-dory, they'd be out of a fucking job, essentially, because no one would really, give a fuck. So, it's difficult. But at the same time, it's on us as well as people that we have this, or the majority of people, I'd say, have this weird, unexplainable fascination with people that kill people.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you can't put yourself in their shoes. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's different for different people, but it is just fucking fascinating. Like I could watch true crime documentaries and stuff all day and not get bored.
We all do it. Like everyone, the biggest shows on Netflix, the murder document. Like we all.
Apparently, it does go back to like the apes, though, doesn't it?
it?
Like, yeah, apparently the apes used to say if another ape was getting attacked by like a fucking lion or whatever animal it is. I don't know where, but like
whether they coexisted.
They wouldn't just run off. They would like run back enough, and they would watch it happen because it would like then they know. Then like it puts it into their mind oh right, don't fuck with them. And it's like I feel like we watch it because imagine if you didn't see any of these horror films or anything like that, and then you've never seen a horror film in your life, and then you're just walking into like a random woods with like not a care of the world. There's a high chance that like you're going to be like fucking axe murdered or something.
Yeah, it's all
and that's why there's like
instincts, isn't it?
Some of these like it's Eastern European countries where like they don't have so much of these programs and stuff, and then when they go abroad to like backpacking in Australia and stuff, they're so like free spirited, and it's like obviously we're a bit more educated, with the films and stuff because
I don't know if it's Australia or somewhere else, but isn't there like certain beaches where like you don't go in the water because of jellyfish and all that sort of stuff?
Loads.
Like you just think, the sea, let's cool down, and then you run in and then you've been stung to fuck.
But that's what I mean. It's the same with everything. We like to watch stuff because we like to know if we're ever put in a situation of it.
It's why you slow down on the motorway, innit, and watch a crash.
Everyone
does it.
Everyone
and that causes more accidents than the actual crash.
Yeah.
But it's in our instinct. It's
Don't go to an after party at a Scottish person's house.
That's it. That's the moral of Des.
Let's not alienate the Scottish viewers.
The entire Scottish.
We want Scottish viewers.
Joking, but that was Des. I thought it was excellent. I thought it was acted fucking phenomenally by David Tennant, and it was an interesting take because obviously, like we said, it was the trial onwards, and to be honest, I would normally focus on the gruesome murders, but the fact that there was so much interesting twists and turns and dialogue, etc., in those moments after, it was actually quite refreshing.
And I suppose, because it was real.
Exactly. You should have a little bit more invested.
Be seeing that sort of stuff.
I like the word you use, captivated.
Yeah.
And for me, I was captivated the whole way through. I watched it all the way through, and I was like, it was a great performance.
Yeah, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. And the last couple of moments, like we said, when it's like that was another thing because he was like, I made up 3 of them, by the way. Like I was just in the back of the car and I just thought I'd just fabricate 3 killings. To try and line up with the police evidence or something. And there was only actually 12. And then he says to the copper that, like you said, if he wasn't stopped, it would have probably been 150.
Wasn't there a moment in there where like they said that the police had gone round to his house before he'd actually done the murders though?
Yeah.
And was it, I don't know whether, I'm sure there was a bit in there where like the actual, what's his name, the detective is saying to his mate like, we should have acted on it. I don't know if there was a bit in there. So I don't know if that was just part of the story for the program. Whether they
no, I'd imagine that would be fact. Cause that's quite a thing to throw out there, isn't it?
Yeah. And that was why
that's just well, it's not. It is negligence from the police, but it was the guy reported it, didn't he? And the police went round, and then Des managed to get away with it by just making out that it was just a relationship argument.
But because the guy really wants to find all the bodies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm sure there's a bit in there where it's like you find out that it's him. He was the guy that actually went around there initially, and I'm sure there was.
I think that's a different.
Oh, is that a different?
I think So that rings a bell, but I don't think it was. Des. But I know that definitely. Oh no, you done it. What show is that? But that is definitely a different show. And it turned out that in the past he was at the head and blah blah blah.
Wes.
That's it. Yeah. But no,
Diaz.
Diaz. But Des was absolutely excellent.
Class.
Big up ITV because you normally see like Netflix originals and that smashed at the minute.
Okay, yeah.
ITV coming in with the gold. They've come a long way since Coronation Street. But
That was Des every week.
Is Corrie still going?
I don't know.
Did you see? This is such a tangent. I don't watch not dating. I don't watch like TV. I might just do Netflix and stuff. But EastEnders went on a hiatus because of Corona, and they brought it back as season 2 of EastEnders.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
The first season is like 2,000 episodes. They're like season 2. It's like fuck off. Yeah.
Oh mate, so that's what we got another 2,000 episodes.
Yeah, for season 2.
When they brought it back in though, is Corona part of the program, or if they just like?
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Working around
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
To reflect.
Danny Dyer in the pub with his PPE.
I'm Danny Dyer. Piss off.
Sorry, you've got to close at
10. Oh my god! Fucking Dot in the laundrette kicking off because the person's coming without a mask on. Fucking hell.
She'd be making a killing, wouldn't she? Cleaning all the Corona off all the clothes.
That's it. Yeah.
Dark now should be what's the word when they're
Ancient.
very old? No, I mean, you have to like self-isolate. It should be
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
be self-isolated.
In the laundrette. by
Who's running the
themselves.
She'd have a
laundrette? All these
mask with a
questions.
little gap for her cigarette.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, we should do a full episode on EastEnders.
What is-
just like all the key moments, mate.
I've not watched it for so long.
Yeah, we'll
I
take
know,
it back
yeah,
to when you did.
I
I
remember-
reckon you stopped watching football at the same time. Dan's still living in like the fucking
One of the last ones I watched was because you know the opening shot of like it's above London, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they had to update it because the Millennium Dome.
Oh yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
20 years ago.
Where's that? 20.
Fucking hell.
I'm up to the Millennium Dome episodes,
Nice.
season 1.
That's epic.
was it that just made you
That was
stop
back when-
watching
back when
it?
Phil
Dan was
Mitchell-
like, they're making too many changes here. They put the Millennium
Phil
Dome.
Mitchell had hair.
Yeah, Grant's still in it, isn't he? He's still rocking it.
Fucking hell. Oh man. Oh, just because you've said his name, Grant, Ross Kemp.
Ross Kemp.
Some of the shit he's done.
I know.
Fucking hell.
love
Ross
Ross
Kemp on gangs and that.
I thought you were going to say Ross Kemp on Ket. That's an interesting
Season
show. Just him as like,
I'm in a KO. Yeah, no. Like, have you seen that clip where I think he's in Africa somewhere and these guys have got guns pointed at him. You're gonna fucking shoot me. You're gonna fucking
He's just
shoot
like,
what are you going to do? You're going to shoot
He's
me.
like,
eh?
what the fuck, man?
If he was with Phil, they wouldn't have fucking done it. Peggy comes out. Get out my forest.
he needed his backup.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, he's got a podcast, Ross Kemp.
Has he?
Yeah, he started in lockdown, I think. Get a new thing.
Of course he did.
Get your own thing, Ross. Fuck off. Right.
There's got to be more gangs
There's
out
no
there.
way. There's no way to segue this. I don't give a fuck. Right. Pet peeves. Yeah.
Oh,
What pisses you off? I'll start. Cyclists on the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start strong.
There go the cyclists.
Yeah, no, listen, right. I respect your health benefits of cycling to work. I respect the environment and all that good stuff. But I'll tell you what does fuck me off, and it's happened a few times recently, and I nearly actually changed where I was going to have a go, but I thought, no, rise above it. I'm at the traffic lights, right? 4-way. I'm going straight over. You can obviously go left or right. That's how a 4-way works. And cyclist, it's red. Cyclist comes up beside me and then just fucking goes left. So I'm like, whoa, right? So you want to be on the fucking road, yeah? You want to be an inconvenience for everyone to have to overtake, but you don't want to have to abide by the traffic lights.
All right, Des, calm down.
Wanker. If I ever become a serial killer, you know what I'm talking about. That's a joke.
The cyclist. Junior Rhino.
I'm trying to think of a smart. Give me a title in the comments for a
It's got
cyclist
like a
serial
pile
killer.
of like bloody lycra in a fucking corner.
yeah, and spokes.
Psychopath.
Psychopath. Killer.
What an absolute
Now, 'cause
psychopath.
if they actually used them, they'd be fucking fine. But yeah, so what annoys me is when they take over at at traffic lights, and
I'll tell you, I've got,
anyone else annoyed by cyclists?
do you know what? Recently,
You've started cycling.
I killed one.
No, no. So my missus started cycling. She was telling me
I'm sorry.
about how much she loved
Sorry.
it. But wait,
She was telling me about how...
So she convinced.
She was like, she's telling me how much she likes it. I left her.
No,
We're not
she
together.
convinced me to go out and get a
Cycle.
a bike. But obviously, this was over lockdown when prices were through the roof.
Oh yeah.
So I went in the shop and they were like, "We've only got this one, 750 quid for this fucking bike, right?"
What fucking bike's that?
And then, but obviously,
A motorbike.
I bought all the gear and that as well. So I bought like the helmet, the
not Lycra.
Lycra. Because you need it.
The Lycra's the worst.
No, you need it though, because it covers the gooch. You got to look the bollocks, didn't you, when you do it?
Covers your
So
gooch.
like, literally got all the thing right, done over £1,000 on all this gear. Right? Went out with Amy first time, and I was just the whole time I was like, I really just don't enjoy this at all. And I was just like, for fuck's sake, just spent all this money. And then every time she's like, do you want to come out again? Should we go out again? I was like, I don't really feel it today. You know, a bit tired or whatever.
Oh.
And then
What's the
just
Lycra?
sold.
Did you? I don't know.
Just sold
Can't
the
you wear,
bike
like, a normal
to her
t-shirt?
mum for 350 quid. So massive
made
loss
a
there.
massive
But I've
loss.
still got the Lycra.
There you go. Just for peace of mind, Jimmy, please tell me, if you were on the road, did you stop at traffic lights?
No, I was straight for home. Yeah. I don't do that in the car, to be fair.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, I'm just not a fan of them.
But you do become like anti-cars, because you're like, you be going along and there's a car like behind you, and you're like, you can fucking overtake me. Why are you driving right near me? You can go around me. So it's, but then when you're behind someone,
Now, what you want to do is open the door halfway through.
Bang, smack them off.
I think either way, it's like.
It's. I just.
But I do. I
piss
hate
me off.
cyclists.
Yeah.
Now I've done it, I hate it even more.
Yeah.
And especially as I've lost, 700 odd quid.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
And my dignity.
I was riding the bike the other day, and I pulled up to like a set of traffic lights, and I wanted to turn left.
Fuck off, you cunt.
And there's this fucking wanker next to me.
Fuck off.
No,
Like,
I do-
honestly, I wanted to follow him and be like, so do the rules of the road not fucking apply to you then?
Is that all you want to say?
Yeah.
Literally that.
Yeah, just
Well,
to make my
worth it.
point.
Do you want to
I'll
come back
tell
to
you
Maine
right
for
now,
a drink?
Come back for a drink.
Yeah.
So that's hey, you, do you want to come back to Maine for some water? You're like thirsty. I'm sorry, I apologise. You just had to pray.
No shame. Literally minutes after we've done the dead.
Oh, fucking hell. They won't even know we did it after the break. Fuck, it's the same segment. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, no.
Cancelled.
That's my first pet peeve. Guys, Lozzie, yeah, we just go down the line.
Fuck it.
Dan's always got the most thinking time.
I mean, I've got 3. I'm in.
Fuck it now.
If you're struggling, we'll go straight to
No,
Jimmy.
I've got one,
right.
and it is kind of similar-ish. It's
Unicycles.
bad driving.
Bad driving. Okay.
Bad driving.
What constitutes bad driving? Because
Just
often bad
lack of
drivers think they're
attention
good drivers.
And like lack of making a decision as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like
One
that
second. Right. So, Lozzie, answer honestly, you've been in the car with me a lot. Am I a good driver?
Sometimes.
No, that's
Oh,
But
a
then
no.
other times, you're shit.
Please expand.
Nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Please expand.
I'm not going to say anymore because
No,
it
go-
may
no, go-
be
what?
incriminating.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. No. Shut up. Yeah.
But there are some things you do I'm like, probably want to pay attention to the road a bit more. You know?
Fucking hell.
I don't say anything because I don't want to put you off and you'd be like, fuck, like, and then crash.
Let's not go too deep.
Yeah,
we want you both back.
Yeah,
next week.
Jesus Christ.
Basically, you're a cunt.
That's it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I always hate it when you're being like kind on the road. You let someone go and they're just like fucking mincing around. You're like, come on, I'm letting you back in. And then the rage comes out when I'm being nice, and someone else can't just, you know what I mean? Just pull out and.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're,
I know,
and they're messing around, and they're like, and then you get in that little thing where you both just like, you're like, just fucking go.
Yeah, yeah. And also, how do you feel like when you do that and they don't say thank you?
Yeah.
Because that's a bit of a piss.
So I don't mind is they just pull out on time. You just go. I've let you go. Fuck off. I don't need you. Thank you. But just it's when they're like messing around, and you're like, I'm like, come on, Doris. I could, by the way, call everyone Doris, and we've got all the women Doris, all the men are called Morris. So that's why.
Nice, Doris
come
Morris.
on, Doris.
Nice.
Sunday fucking.
But yeah, when they're just taking ages, and middle lane hoggers on the motorway,
Yeah.
that is the worst thing ever. Like, get in the left lane, or you're either overtaken. Don't just sit in the middle lane.
Yeah.
I'm like to sit in the middle lane.
Yeah, so you're that guy.
You're in my way.
With the thanking thing, I'm all, take it or leave it. But what I don't like is when, like, at night time, don't thank me, because I don't want you to give me a fucking epilepsy test just to say thank you. Do you know what I mean? It's just like fucking absolutely blinding. But
I'm well trained for that.
We're getting the training.
I did a thing once, which, when someone's up your arse, I was on the motorway, and someone's up your arse, and you always think, like, if I slam my brakes on, because it's their fault, innit? They shouldn't be up your arse. And you always think to yourself, I just slam my brakes on. But you never do it.
Yeah.
And once. I did do it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, they went into that.
So I used to drive to Aldershot.
In Paris, just going through a tunnel. No.
No, I was like, this guy was right in my eyes. He's angry anyway. And I thought, fuck it. And I was building myself up. And I was like.
Building yourself up to crash.
And then I was like, and he kept getting, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And then I just did it. And he fucking slammed his brakes on. He's in a white like
Transit.
it wasn't a transit. It was a
cyclist.
It was a transit with an open back, whatever you call that.
Oh, like a pickup truck thing.
Yeah, like not a pickup truck, but a transit with an open back to put shit on.
What are they
A flatbed.
Yeah.
Flatbed.
Yeah, like a flatbed. Yeah, and mate, and then he fucking slammed his brakes on and was swerving, and then I was like, well, and I felt good. I was like, well, that's.
So he didn't hit you?
No, it didn't hit me. I was like, that teaches it, and mate, he went fucking mental. Mental, yeah, he was fucking, and then he got even faster, and then I pulled over, and he was like, he was swearing at me through the window, going, pull over his whole hard shoulder to have a fight. And I was like, fuck that, he's going mad.
Yeah.
And I was like driving, and I was thinking, please don't be any like traffic. And then he just got mental, followed me for ages, and then I think I turned off and just fucking ran away basically in the car. Yeah, he went absolutely crazy.
What a fucking dickhead. There are so many fucking dickheads on the road. So many. And I've had the same situation where I've never done it, but where I've been like, I could so just smack my brakes on and you'll go straight in the back of my car and it'll be on you.
Yeah, because it is.
Because it's rear-ended.
Yeah,
so it's their fault.
It is on them.
Yeah. But so that's cars, cyclists. Jimmy, I know you've chimed in with both. Have you got
Nothing
one?
Nothing bothers me, to be honest.
It's so chill.
Nah, like one thing that gets me is in EastEnders when it all kicks off in the pub and
you're being serious?
And the music just stops.
Oh right, yeah.
So that's a fucking fancy radio you got there, Danny. I know it can sense trouble.
Yeah.
So the music's going, everyone's going. Find out Phil cheats on Sharon, and then the music just goes silent.
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen in real life, would it?
No one does that,
No,
and then it tends to be like a like they got the old record players, like a big record scratch.
Drives me mental, mate. That's the only thing.
Is it?
I'm joking. No, like I said again, just driving when you're letting people go. Middle lane hoggers. What you got, Dan?
I'm up for it. It's nothing to do with driving. So I don't know if anyone can break this. It's a bit weird. So like red lights when you're of a night time, like a video or a TV, the red lights.
Oh right, standby lights.
Yeah, fucking hate that.
Really?
Hate it. Can't sleep.
Really?
Can't sleep with a standby light on anywhere.
Is it just that light or any light?
Any little standby light, any green light or red light or something? If I'm ever anywhere like random and I have to cover it up.
So like a hotel room or something, you have to.
Yeah, I have to. I can't sleep knowing there's a little red light or green light, whatever it is, tiny little light, I can't sleep. So I cover it up.
Smoke alarm's gone for a fuck burner.
I cover it up and then I can sleep. So that's one.
Fair play.
Crisp packets.
Yeah.
What, the noise?
If I'm watching TV,
Yeah.
anyone brings that packet of crisps.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you get that from Dad. though.
Dad's
yeah,
got
because our dad's like that. I remember when I was little and he used to make me eat skips, but he would fucking open up the packet, put them into a bowl. He'd give me the bowl and then he'd be like, "Don't crunch them, you suck them." And I'd just be there with some fucking skips, like.
Yeah, we got that from Dad, didn't we? Yeah.
That's a fucking life lesson.
That's so good.
We had a good upbringing, mate.
Yeah. Just dissolving skips on my tongue.
And then another one actually I've got from Dad is like when you come into the last bits of your meal and your knife and fork on the plate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh fucking hell! Mate. I'm like, it's on, and they're scratching like, oh, it drives me insane.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not like that either, but
Oh man.
Really trivial things.
Yeah.
Well,
these are the best ones, like ones that are niche to people because it makes you think, like, you know, wow.
Weird. I know people
I've got
that
a couple
like
as
chewing
well.
and stuff like that. I chew a lot of chewing gum, so I'm probably annoying.
Yeah, crunching for me and like in the ear, you know, at the cinema or something. When I watched that film where
It's basically anything that they fucking sell in a cinema is fucking annoying.
Well, I went and watched that film where
the silent one.
The film is like they're not allowed to make a noise.
Quiet Place, I think it is.
Like in the film is about them not allowed being able to make a noise. Worst idea ever.
In a cinema.
Just like I think there's some geezer next to me like munching on some Twiglets or something, and I was just like, mate, please, please,
the audacity to bring Twiglets to a fucking
I will des you.
Jeez.
Yeah, to recap, my three were red lights, crisp packets, and like plate scratching.
I definitely can resonate with the last two for certain. I've actually got two more. I've got two more. I think these might just be me. I'm not sure. One, it's just something that's always annoyed me because it's so unnecessary. I don't like wet shoe. You know, like when you get your shoes really wet, like you've accidentally stood in the puddle. And then you see in films and series all the time where they'll just run through puddles when you know for a fact that normally you just run round. And it really does bother me. It literally pulls me out of the film if I'm watching it. I'm like, why has he fucking done that? You know,
I've never noticed it, but I kind of want to watch a film.
Puddle, I do see it as a challenge.
You're a runner.
I'm like, I see a puddle and I'm like, I can make that. Do you know what I mean? My shoes ain't getting wet, and I'm not.
Yeah, but you're jumping over it.
I'm going over it. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant jump in it.
No, not jumping in it. I mean, I can. Yeah, I'm going over that.
You've got it. You got it in the bag. That's just something that's always annoyed me.
Didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, I was thinking of a film where they run around the puddle. It'd be quite funny.
That's what they should do. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you should do it, but it would look weird, wouldn't it? If someone's running, then
whoa,
just like a little shimmy.
Yeah,
the Matrix.
Yeah,
Whoa, puddle. Run up to a puddle. He's like,
shit.
Stop.
Just
side Imagine
step.
getting absolutely done over by a puddle when you've got the sort of powers that you got in the Matrix.
Yeah, he can fly. Why are you running through a fucking puddle?
Oh, you know the scene where in the Matrix where he jumps from the building to the other building? They should just change that to a puddle.
Oh dear. And then my final one is football pundits when they go, oh, you know, your Liverpools, your Manchester Uniteds. Okay, yeah, name another Liverpool. Name another Manchester United. You can't, so stop fucking pluralising them. You know what I mean? It's like this little trait of football pundits. It's just fuck off, basically.
I think it's because half the time you just don't really know what the fuck to say, so they just say
It's just
like,
filler.
Yeah.
But just say, you know, Liverpool, Manchester United. You don't have to unnecessarily pluralise.
Your Ronaldos.
Your Ronaldos,
your Messi.
you know, we've got our Dans, our Jimmys, our Lossies. Like, shut up! What the fuck are you on about? You know, but that's my pet peeves: cyclists, Man Uniteds, and puddles. Lozzie, have you got any more?
Yeah, the only one I'd literally just thought of as we were talking about him was might not be relevant to everyone. Call of Duty search and destroy lobbies.
That's so niche, but
That
something
is
I can
niche.
definitely resonate with.
It's just
It's
a
the most
horrible
toxic
place.
cesspool of shit you will ever being. It's just a place where people are fucking horrible to each other, like proper. Just
to try and psych you out, but sometimes they mean it.
Yeah, I get upset.
You do.
I get upset.
I've been there.
I take it personally.
I've seen you have fights verbally with like a 4-year-old kid.
No,
he was 5 and he deserved it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's irresponsible parents to let your kid play the game
at that age. Fucking yeah, but no, I can get that one.
I should just mute it now.
Yeah, and I feel like if it was that much of a problem, then you just withdraw yourself. But it's just an addiction. You just keep going back.
Sometimes you love the abuse.
It's when you beat someone and they send you a message and they're like, you know what I mean? They're like, this ain't the proper way. How you know when you play FIFA or something and you pass it across.
You shit.
Yeah, you pass it across the box to score the goal.
Sweaty goal, yeah.
They're like sweaty goal. It's like, mate, I just put 5 sweaty goals past.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you would do the same.
Yeah, they'll call you shit, and it's like, if I'm shit, I fucking beat you.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that make you? You know.
Is that your comeback?
You just basically said to her, like, I know you are, I said you are, what am I?
What does that make you? If I'm shit, you're fucking dire.
If I'm shit, that's going on a T. If I'm shit, what are you?
Oh dear, I think we'll wrap it up there because I'm just getting abused now. I'm sick of it. But yeah, no, guys, thank you for today's episode. We've gone over many things. I've had a lot of abuse on my phone. I've had enough. But yeah, boys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And guys,
you think the episode's been shit? What does it make you?
You're shit. You're shit for watching.
You're shit.
No, your podcast shit.
We're hosting.
Fuck off.
I'm just a viewer. You're shit. Well, lads.